There he is. Really super just gonna leave these laying around while streaming? Fucking hell. I don't wear panties, Kappa. Why are you sleeping with... What emote is that? What's that doi emote?
Toy hype.
Why are you sleeping while you're hyping? How's that work? Yo, I'm so hyped to sleep. And there's... Okay. This is what you want? Show your mommy tits. I don't have tits. Yo, it's me, the Tit Master. Why did I call myself the Tit Master?
Oi.
No, I do not,
Are
Rena.
you having the blood moon tonight?
Okay, we're on stream now. Be careful of what you say. They can hear you now.
Very spiky dildos up my ass, please.
Okay, Thank you, Rena. Thank you for amazing...
Pizzeria nipples.
Your what nipples?
Porcupine pizzeria nipples.
I have no idea what the fuck you just said other than porcupine nipples, but okay.
Pizzeria nipples.
Porcupine pizzeria nipples.
Porcupine pizzeria nipples.
Okay. This is going to be something for sure. Oh, it sure is. Corone.
Let me gurgle. Let me gurgle. What do you call milk that's for? Let me gurgle your curdled milk, please.
Ugh, no. I'm starting the game. Please stop.
Oh, please give me that fine, divine, curdled milk.
Oh no. Do you want to read with me or like?
Who's read?
I don't know.
When the cold, pure destiny has been free within her grasp. Thou made endeavor the bravery dare to change to thy path. What is this shit? What face curve thought which twisted road you choose to take? Your dance atop her palm of cry a choice you make. This is
with cry?
Oh wait, that's not cry?
No, it's airy.
Airy. I don't have my glasses on.
Day one. It was a morning like any other. The tragedy soon to unfold would affect so few people that time would swiftly forget it. For those involved, however, that morning was a maelstrom, drawing them each in. Alright, closer and closer still. It all began
I almost made a really bad joke.
Well, good thing you didn't make it then. It all began innocently enough with a certain exiled princess in a terrible predicament. Do you want to be Cassidy, or...
Is it because I'm black?
Maybe.
Wow.
Alright, yeah, if you want me to be, I can.
He's not even pretty.
Okay. Very cool, thank you, Rena.
Her hair looks like spaghetti.
Ah, yes. Look at that top-tier spaghetti hair. What shampoo do you use to condition it to this level? Oh dear, I've run out of firewood. If only I'd noticed yesterday.
Look at the same voice to everyone.
Yes. This has caught me quite unawares? Hold on!
See?
Damn, that's some good English. The ex-princess in question was named Cassidy, and she was the eldest child of the kingdom of Veromir. Yeah.
I always read that as violence. I was about to say, oh, that's a very poor black person in violence. Anyways.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's that you say? You've never heard of Veromir? One shouldn't be surprised. This all happened long before the universe summoned you into existence.
Oh my god, who cares?
Okay, shut up. The next shipment isn't due for a little while yet. But I cannot wait.
Why would we need to have backstory for Yuri?
Shut the fuck up!
I came from space, and then there was a god there. The god was pissed.
God wasn't angry I wasn't scissoring right from the very beginning.
God was like, can you please help? I'm stuck in the dryer.
Wait! Why is God stuck in the dryer?
He bent over and he was too dummy thick. Now he needs his stepbro to get him out.
No! No! Oh, I don't like where this is going. Oh no, she's dying already. I won't be able to cook or do laundry without a fire. Help, step god, I'm stuck in the dry- Oh, shut up, Korone. So long had the princess been living in this cottage alone that she'd taken to talking to herself, just to feel less lonely.
Sounds like you. I don't know, I heard less lonely.
Alright, anyways, determined to gather some wood before sundown, Cassidy grabbed a hatchet and some linen, and then quitted the place. I don't think that's the correct word to use there. Ah yes, I shall quit my home. Once outside, she paused, considering for the what the fuck is that word?
I don't know, but if she has allergies, her house is just a fucking nuke. Jesus Christ. Look at all that shit.
Look at all them flowers. For the umpteenth time, whether it would be best for her to lock the door. No one will come in anyway. My brother's agents never enter, and no one else travels this deep into the wood. Convincing herself so, Cassidy turned away and headed into the forest to begin her mission. Unfortunately, her determination and willpower were short-lived. What?
What mission? Wait, where are we talking about? How do we get on a mission? What the fuck?
The mission is to collect some wood before sundown, damn it!
Oh.
As I thought, firewood isn't just lying on the ground, just waiting to be picked up.
I'm sorry, that looks like cum hanging from the trees, but it's like leaves or some shit that's like see-through.
Ah yes, look at all that stringy cum everywhere. Oh no. Though she brought the hatchet, she'd foolishly hoped she wouldn't have to use it. Go chop it, bitch? Oh no. Faced with so many different types of trees, most of them quite large, she was unsure how to proceed. Now that I think about it, how much firewood do I usually use at once? I'm gonna give her thoughts a different voice for absolutely no reason. Oh, the more I try to remember, the more ad-led I get? What? Perhaps I'll just subsist on fruits and fungus until the next crate arrives. A timely stomach growl quickly put a stop to such plans. Cassidy let out a sigh. For now then, I shall return to my favorite place. It always brings me peace. That place holds some magic, I've always felt. I'm sure I shall be able to think of something once I'm there. Her spirit restored, Cassidy hefted her linen satchel a little higher. Not knowing words is hurting me. I don't know.
How much did this game cost?
Huh? It was free.
How much? Oh.
Yeah.
That's why only cans is better.
Okay. It was not long until she would be comfortable again, she thought. Why, you're as radiant as ever. There were many views to take pleasure in this You
can do it.
No, like, there's two inns. Like, what? That's not my fault here. There were many views to take pleasure in this way. But why? There's no need for two inns. But this one in particular always brought her delight. This makes too much sense now. It's free. Yes, it's free. Don't worry, there's like 3 more. Wait, how many other? Wait. I saw the stream title and it's like, I'm listening. Sup, Seraphine? Welcome. Let's see, there's another 3 free Yuri visual novels I could play if I want to. So, I know you speak Canadian, but please try to learn English. No. English is too difficult. When does the Yuri come in? I don't know. I've never played this before. Though she had lived here now for some seasons, the tree before her seemed never to change. I don't know much about wisteria. Are they meant to stay in bloom year-round? Perhaps the winters here are mild. Wisteria shall wither not when flakes of winter fall. Yet all must someday perish while heeding nature's call. God damn it. But nature wields not power o'er us all. Okay, yeah. That seemed unnecessary. A clear wind chime voice caught Cassidy's attention. Cassidy's heart stuck in her throat as she followed the sound and caught sight of the woman sitting there. What?
Oh, that's another woman.
Yes.
Oh. I'm like, when she suddenly changed her fucking race and fucking clothes. What the hell happened? He Michael Jackson herself.
Is she going to fuck the Lorax? Is she going to cut a tree and a hot chick comes out? No. She had never before seen a woman so breathtakingly beautiful. My apologies for interrupting your poem, madam. Oh wait, should that be you? Or do you even want to read? Do you want to be the
Why
other?
would I read?
Okay.
I'd actually read the words right.
Alright, that's fine. I was planning to do this solo anyways. A wom ban. Yes, that. I'm gonna ban the wom. Cut a tree and a hot chick comes out. Princess Kaguya, anyone? Ah. It was only a couplet. You did not interrupt so much as improve it. Oh, then all the better. But it is not safe to be so deep in the wood. Tarry not. Don't ban wombs. Ah, too bad. I live here. It is quite safe, I assure you. I dare say I have lived here much longer than you have. No harm has ever come to me in these woods. Perhaps our experiences merely differ. Certainly, I concede your point. Cassidy paused a long while, unsure of how to carry on the conversation. How strange I used to make small talk with all the courtiers as if it were nothing. Has time truly affected me so? You say you live here? I do. I've never seen you. I'm quite sure of it. I would remember someone like you. Whereabouts do you live, if you do not mind my asking? Hardly a stone's throw from where we now stand. A stone's throw? How can that be? I suppose she... Oh, I accidentally right-clicked? Shit. I suppose she does not wish...
That's okay, it's not important.
Yeah, it's not... I suppose she does not wish to expose where she lives to an utter stranger. That is reasonable. She seems to be quite on her guard. I envy your view of this lovely place. Do not envy me. What could that mean? How droll. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Cassidy. I, too, live nearby. You may call me Eloin. Eloin. What a lovely name. Besides, I was already aware that you live nearby. What? How? I have seen you before, albeit from a distance. You come here often. Oh dear, I must have been making a complete fool of myself. I am sorry that you've had to witness that. Cassidy thought back to all the complaining she'd done under this tree. Get to the scissoring already? No! This is my playthrough, shut up!
Yeah, just click through it, that'd be more content.
No, shut up. If
I don't think no one cares about the plot, to be honest.
I care.
Do you really?
Yes.
Wow.
How far does the Yuri go? I don't know. We'll see. Exactly, skip it. If this is how you're gonna be, I might as well just not stream, like, fuck this. Actually, just fuck off.
You could have streamed Mirror.
No. The plot makes the plot more satisfying. Totally, And all the time she'd sullied herself trying to gather fruit. There are many other truly mortifying memories. She stared at the ground in shame. When she looked up, however, Alolan was smiling. Cassidy felt her tension wane. Well, words fucking hurt, Corone. She's gonna sully herself in other ways. So what brings you back to this place? I wanted to calm myself. Calm yourself? What for? What could possibly cause you distress? What a sour tone. Does she think I just I keep right-clicking. Fuck me. Okay.
So are we not getting the wood anymore?
I think we're not getting the wood anymore. What a sour tone. Does she think I just daydream and lays about all day?
Yeah, she's a stoner.
Many things, I'll have you know, at this very minute. I am on a mission that might mean the difference between life and death. Oh, it's the firewood! Cassie already got all the wood she needs now? I don't think that's quite right. Oh, and yet you dally here? What could this mission involve, pray tell? Humph, I see my presence is not wanted here. I shall return to my search forthwith. Just as she was about to turn away and leave Eloin and the wisteria tree behind, Cassidy heard Alolan laugh softly. It was a bewitching sound. I see I have offended milady. No offense was meant, I can assure. What? Fudas? No. I don't think that was part of it. Really? Julie, I would never wish to cause you pain. Tell me of your mission. I have run out of firewood. Upon hearing this, Alolan stood up and dusted herself off. Allow me to be of service. Oh no, I couldn't possibly Please, this tree suffers so much every time you shed your tears and frustrations upon it. Yet, despite her abrasive words, Alolan was tirelessly helpful. It was she who taught Cassidy to gather smaller bits of kindling and to use the hatchet when that proved insufficient. What the fuck, Super? What? It was like, it was 3 dots and then like 2 exclamation marks, so I just made the appropriate sound for that. What? Yeah, exactly, it's just a gasp. If you wrap these smaller branches together, they shall burn just fine. This must be some Gucci brand firewood, damn! Yo, hello, Rain. Not you, Rain. Not you, Rena.
It is me.
What? Oh my...
I have multiple accounts.
Oh no, it's Rena 2.0. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is bad. I see. Oh, I am certainly glad not to have to chop down a whole tree. I was worried about that. Rebranding. Ah, yes. Rena's just rebranding. Isn't that right?
I couldn't remember my other username and I was too lazy to look it up. So I logged into this account. And this account, all my chat is censored. Every time someone swears, it's bleeped out.
Oh, that's...
It's the PG account.
Oh no, it's a PG account.
And the censoring is not even good because it'll be censored in actual chat, but when it appears on like the stream screen, it'll not be censored.
Yeah, because it's on my side and it's not censored. Yes, once felled, a tree can never rise again. Take of them their fruit, their branches, but spare them their roots and lifeblood. Lifeblood? Do trees have blood? No, they fucking don't! This forest is quite old, you know. I wish it would stay forever this way, but man has trouble leaving things be. The disparity between Aloan's indifferent expression and the biting tone of her voice made Cassidy's heart ache. She must have had a bad experience, or she just must love trees. It's the Lorax. I had it commissioned. The name is escaping me. At the moment, my brain is numb from this lewd. Yep, this is really lewd. She must have had a bad experience. We humans are meddlesome things, aren't we? Perhaps I'm making too light of her feelings. I thought that was rather an intelligent thing to say. I should have saved. Oh well. You truly love this forest. Yes, in fact, I feel that I am part of it, and it is part of me. Dude, this is just an awkward hetero convo? Okay. How beautiful. The two continued through the forest, gathering wood and passing the time with easy conversation. As they walked leisurely, the sun began to sink. So too did the satchel of wood over Cassidy's shoulder sag.
Oh,
What?
I think my brownies are fucking burning.
Oh no, not the brownies! Seraphine, what the fuck? What is going on through your head? It seems that you've gathered plenty of wood now. Surely that will be enough. Ah, you're right. The time had quite gotten away from the exiled princess. Now that their afternoon together was coming to an end, Cassidy was afraid. Afraid and hopeful, which was perhaps more dangerous still. Then, excuse me, Miss Aloan. Damn it. Oh no, that's bad. Yes? Might we meet again? You've no idea how happy I am to meet another person living in this wood. In this wood, okay. And a woman at that. Yet the expression on Aloan's face showed that she had, in fact, some idea. I was about to suggest the same. I totally forgot about them. They are so burnt. Oh, fuck. Are they like rock hard brownies now? Like, you might find me in this area most afternoons. I see. Then, until tomorrow. With that, we meet so soon, my lady. With that, Aloan bowed and left. Her steps make almost no sound. What a graceful woman. You can use them as a weapon at least? Ah, yeah. They are the color of coals and crumble to dust. Oh, shit. Not just beautiful, but elegant and smart. As she walked back to her cottage, so filled with thoughts of Aloan was her head, that Cassidy forgot all about her fatigue and the weight of her burden. She certainly is opinionated, but she must have so much more experience living independently than I. Snort the oh no, that sounds terrible. I hope I am not a bother to her. And with that, the once princess returned home, blissfully unaware of the roots that were this very moment grabbing hold of her heels and pulling her beneath. Oh my god, it isn't a visual novel if we don't look at the sky. It is said a fool repeats his days, changing not, but expecting to change. I posit these men are by routine hogtied. They expect not, and are by not satisfied. Day 2. Unless they're hash brownies, I'd advise against it. Oh god. There is a sort of melancholy one feels when closing a book for the final time. Feeling its last words wash over you as you leave its world and return to your own life. Is an ennui that Cassidy had grown used to. In her former life, she had received the best education that money and bribery might buy. Damn bribery. Now, that bright mind was left to languish, fed by nothing more than a single new book each fortnight. No! Actually, is there white sugar on the— oh, shut up, Seraphine. By now, well, if there is white sugar, it's probably fucking burnt. Unless Rena just applied some white sugar onto it, then maybe. By now, Cassidy was in the habit of reading very slowly. Indeed, oh, that's me. She shut her latest tome and placed it upon the table, next to her half-written letter to her brother. I never sound quite myself in these letters. How do you write from a distance to one whom you once saw daily? And how do you write anything at all when your life has grown so dull? Fortnite, shut up. You know the meaning of Fortnite? No, because I don't know English. I thought you knew that by now, just from hearing me read just the first day of this shite. She decided to pen a few more sentences on how moved she felt after reading the book, and how profoundly distressed she was by the ending of it. Either I could Google it. Oh, 2 weeks. Oh. Thanks, okay, now I know, thanks. Pog. Alright. Family is important, but so too is recognizing the value of what you have before it is too late. If only the king had realized what a wonderful daughter he had. And I hope that you realize how much you are loved by me, your one and only sister. Whoa! Corone knows things, this is surprising. But water and fire, why? Do you know why? Water and fire? Do you know? She paused, overcome by sheer feeling, and decided to keep that final bit to herself. It is used in old Victorian novels, that's how, you know, this VN is trying to be fancy? Ah yes, fancy scissoring! It was too desperate for comfort, and princesses did not whinge so. No, that won't do at all. How unbecoming. With a sigh, Cassidy stared at the crackling fire. She had more than enough firewood now to last until her next shipment of it. The sight reminded her of Eloan. I wonder what Eloan is doing at this very moment. I learned it in history class in high school. Fuck history. All I learned was like World War II or something. Was it? I forgot. I've forgotten by now. She could not fathom the day-to-day life of such a mysterious personage. Was utterly beyond her imagination. Her curiosity so engaged it was now impossible to ignore. And so the fair Cassidy resolved herself to take a walk and casually seek the other woman out. Oh boy, it's her house. Perhaps I'll even stumble across where she lives today. Wouldn't it be exciting to surprise her at her home? Thinking nothing at all of how inconvenient, how overly forward and impertinent it might be, she departed immediately. Remember that too? Books never mentioned Canada. Yeah, well, in World War II, like, Canada, I mean, we did participate in it, but, like, yeah, I guess it wasn't good enough. Once outside, Cassidy took in a deep lungful of crisp forest air. How lovely it is today. Hardly a cloud in the sky. She took measured steps into the forest, constantly scanning the area around her on the outlook for the elusive domicile. Yeah, that. Canada existed during World War II. K. Kona? Okay. Might Eloan live in a cottage like mine? She is so elegant, I cannot imagine her doing housework. Then again, I could hardly imagine myself doing housework not so long ago. I keep right-clicking! I should, you know what? I'm just not gonna use that mouse. Fuck that. Then again, I could hardly imagine myself doing housework not so long ago. Oh, how times change a person. Does this one work? No. Okay. Yes, it did. Witchcraft, I say. What? What emote is that? Thonk. Oh, no. Thinking. Cassidy reached her beloved wisteria tree before long and eagerly drank in the sight of it. Bleh. I need water. Fuck. She ran up to the tree and encircled it with her arms, as if meaning to embrace it. Poop. Hello, dear tree. You're looking as lovely as ever today, though a certain someone sits not beneath your boughs this afternoon. Yeah. She leaned to one side and then another, looking around the tree and into the forest to see if she might spy a window with the billowing of chimney smoke. Sadly, she could make out only more trees. I can't suppose that Alolan lives in a treehouse, does she? Certainly not. Whoa, she came out from under the ground! Chocolate waifu? Yo, what up, ceiling? Oh! Startled, Cassidy jumped, her foot catching unhappily on one of the tree's roots, sending her flailing forward. Careful! Alolan's arm shot out at once, her vice-like grip staring the once princess just in time. Alolan's touch was so cold, yet her movements decisive. Cassidy's heart raced. Was she truly worried for me? It took Cassidy several moments to regain her composure. Alolan, too, looked a bit shaken. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Though, truth be told, if you hadn't startled me so, I would not have fallen. Is that so? I shall endeavor to be less frightening in the future, then. I can feel her, Yuri? Oh, I bet you do. Oh dear, she may have mistaken my meaning. I was only trying to cover up my embarrassment. And I am a dumb boy, so... dead. Hello, I'll save here. Perhaps, that is not necessary. I understand what you mean. I certainly don't think you're frightening. Oh, your earlier words seem to suggest otherwise. I was merely... oh, never mind. How confusing you are. Still, how curious it is for us to be meeting here again. You come here often. I live nearby. What is curious about it? I'm merely saying that it's serendipitous. It must be fate. Fate has nothing to do with it, I assure you. Oh, but it's so much more romantic to think of it as fate. I can think of nothing less romantic than fate. Question mark? No, can't resist chocolate milk. What about chocolate rain? Oh no. Perhaps this is something not yet possible for you to understand. What, is my internet dying? I hope not. That too? Okay. Don't speak as though you're much older and wiser than me. Alolan laughed a little. How old are you anyway? You shouldn't ask a woman their age. How old do you think? Cassidy stared at Alolan, gazing deeply into her eyes as if she might find the other woman's secrets there. What? Ceiling down, bad, uh-oh. Older than I first thought, perhaps. A wise answer. Alolan tipped her head slightly, the motion seeming to indicate a desire to walk on. Cassidy was only too happy to comply. Together, the woman strolled. Quite the double intent. Me sit? Okay. Just stay in your seat. Don't go looking everywhere now. Don't want that. Nah. Their time together was marked by companionable silence. Don't remind me, Irene. Oh, no. Cassidy, never before a quiet girl, was desperate to fill it. But what conversation might pique Alolan's interest was unclear. She peered shyly at Alolan's face and profile, so striking and noble did it seem. She has the air of an aristocrat. What could someone like she be doing living in the forest? Then again, am I not in the same position? Perhaps it's something she finds difficult to speak of. An icy gust of wind whistled through the clearing, causing Cassidy to shiver and rub her bare arms. The sun will be setting soon, and it will grow colder. Perhaps you should... It was then that the question Cassidy had been ruminating on over all afternoon burst forth. Would you like to come to my cottage? Alolan appeared, quite overcome. Is that wise? Whatever do you mean? How can you extend such an invitation to one such as me, whom you hardly know? You are entirely too trusting. I'm surprised at you. Two solitary women ought to stick together out in these wilds. Besides, who else have I to invite? I sometimes feel quite lonely out here, don't you? Alolan turned her head slightly and gazed into the forest behind them, as if peering at something only she could see. Loneliness. Then, I see. Very well, I will take you up on your offer. Though puzzled by Alolan's hesitation, Cassidy was overjoyed that her invitation had been accepted. There was a spring in her step as she led the other woman to her home. Boop. It was only in front of the cottage that Cassidy suddenly understood what an impetuous thing it was that she was doing. Is the house clean enough? She could not seem to recall when she had last swept or aired out her bedding. Is this where you live? Yes. Wow, she sounds like not happy about it. It's charming. Thank you. I wish I could take more credit for that. The house was here long before I arrived. Even the furniture is not truly my own. Still, it suits you. Thank you. Bolstered by Alolan's reaction, Cassidy finally gained the courage to follow through. She opened the door wide, gesturing for the other woman to enter. As Alolan did so, with her usual slow, measured steps, Cassidy could not help but notice the other woman's feet, clearly visible in the yeah, that no you can't no you can't tell me that's my fault now. That is no. The slippers she wore, okay. Her toes were curled. How odd. Feet? They stayed that way, even as Alolan entered the house. Perhaps her manner of walking is not purely for the sake of elegance, but also necessity. Had Alolan some sort of pain in her feet? God damn it. In her feet? Cassidy pondered on this and resolved to ask about it when the opportunity arose. It is quite spacious. You live here alone? That's right. It's not so bad. I don't have anyone to tell me what to do, or where to go. I have a freedom now that I've never known before. Perhaps, but sometimes I believe that being tied down to something is easier. If you don't realize you're being strangled, it's just a pleasant, light-headed feeling. I don't really understand. It's alright if you don't. Alolan walked slowly from one part of the room to the next, her fingertips ghosting over every surface. She looked to be seeking the essence of each object, taking in every minute flaw and deciphering its true nature. Huh? Choking fetish? Damn, this is getting kinky. Oh, it sure is. It's really gonna start. Yep, I'm gonna censor this later. Just wait for it. Smile. Cassidy wondered what Alolan might discover about her if only she allowed it. If only she dared. It was unbearably quiet. Just then, Alolan came across the book Cassidy had finished reading. Oh, that's a book my brother sent to me. I get so frightfully bored here that these books have become my sanctuary. I'm expecting a new shipment soon. Oh no. Corone's sweating, oh no. Your brother? Alolan was silent for a time, digesting that new information. And then her eyes fell on the half-finished letter haphazardly placed next to the book. Oh no, not the letter! Cassidy followed her gaze. Eyes wide, she leapt forward to snatch the letter away. How much had the other woman seen? She colored in mortification. Your brother is far away from here. Yes. Is it beautiful, the place where you once both lived? Every time I called it, I don't know, we'll see. I've not once seen its equal. More beautiful than this cottage prison of yours? Cassidy could not hide her surprise at Alolan's poisonous choice of words, nor could she hide her sudden tears. Oh no, she's crying, no! It's not like that. She dried her eyes delicately, but with determination. Now is not the time for tears. Things are complicated. It is not as clear-cut as you seem to believe. Undoubtedly, the affairs of men oft are. It's going to torture us for another 2 hours first, yeah? However, all that I need to know is that he is there and you are here. Don't. She'll wipe them away and smooth. What? What does that mean? What do you mean smooth? She's gonna be smooth? That he is responsible for that difference can be inferred quite easily. You are a fast reader to be able to jump to such conclusions so swiftly. I am not unhappy here, Alolan. Can you say that truly, with an unclouded heart? Alolan peered into Cassidy's eyes, and their gazes held, like two magnets pulling each other in closer and closer still. Yet Cassidy could not do it. She could not look Alolan in the eye and tell an untruth. Alolan looked to the window. It has gotten dark. Oh my, how rude of me. I have not offered you tea or any refreshment. Do not trouble yourself on my account. I must away. I did not mean to impose for so long. You are hardly an imposition. You are kind and good. Cassidy's face lit up. Kind and good things do not survive long in a world such as ours. And just as quickly as it had come, the sudden rush of delight left her. Oh no, how could you? Bowing her head, the other woman was out of the... God damn it! Was out the door and gone, leaving hurt and confusion in her wake. When she looked out the window to glimpse the same view that Alolan had just beheld, what Cassidy saw before her was but a bleak uncertainty. Without wisdom or experience, storms shall ill-weathered be. But when you are nearby, dear one, no storms can bother me. Day 3. Yo, third day. Watch, on day 7 they're gonna scissor. To my dear Alexander. Oh, the exiled princess paused on the very first line of her letter. Is that too familiar? Will he dislike it? The brother of her memory was a kind boy, but rather stiff, and particularly mindful of decorum. Following the events of the previous evening, Cassidy felt compelled to rewrite her half-finished letter. Not that Alexander would care. I want Alexander to see me at my best. Stiff? Not like that. Get your mind out the gutter. Don't you, Kappa? Not that Alexander would care. Which one should I say? Well, this is the first playthrough. It shouldn't be that bad. Let's just try and peek it. I want Alexander to see me at my best. I do not wish to disappoint him or bore him with Minutiae. What? I've never heard of that word before. My original draft. She sighed, recalling the contents of the now ripped-up pages. I pined far too much. I would never whine, of course, but my words were drawing near that. She was afraid to admit, even to herself, how much she missed her brother. Cassidy finished the letter without much of a fuss. She wrote briefly of Aloan, a passerby, helping her find firewood. Most of the contents, however, were in regards to the book she had recently finished. Perhaps this will encourage my dear brother to send me more. Yeah, I want more books. Yo, give them to me. I can totally read. When Cassidy looked out the window, she realized the sun had started to set. Damn, already? Oh dear, was I revising for so long? Silly me. She folded up her letter and placed it in an envelope, sealing it with the royal wax seal she was given. You still have one of those around? She stood and stretched her arms above her head. I've hardly moved all day. That is no good. I gotta exercise, just like Yami. Cassidy walked to the front of the cottage where she normally left her letters halfway beneath the door for an agent to collect. She had just stuffed her letter under the door when... Princess? Cassidy's blood ran cold for just a moment. Yet she soon realized who was addressing her and relaxed. You surprised me, Aloan. She spoke to the other woman through the half-opened window at the front of the college? At the front of the cottage. This isn't a college. I'm no princess, you know. Is that so? You seem like one to me. Cassidy was not sure how to respond to that sentiment. Have I casually let slip that I was a princess? I did not realize that I still behaved in the manner of one. Lifelong habits cannot so soon be discarded, it seems. There's an envelope under the door. Oh yes, do leave it there. It's outgoing. Outgoing? Aloan paused for a long while, but said no more on the subject. May I come in? Don't mention call. Oh no. Of course. I'm so sorry. I should have invited you sooner. I was so taken aback, you see. I did not mean to surprise you so. It's alright. A happy surprise. I am so glad to see you. She opened the door and ushered Aloan inside. Yuri, go away, Uga. This time, Cassidy did not forget her manners. She quickly flew into the kitchen and to make her guests some tea, and pulled out the crackers she set aside for just such an occasion. Aloan politely sipped the tea, but did not touch the crackers. I suppose she has already eaten. I wonder why does she not eat? Let's wonder why. I wonder why she does not eat. Perhaps they are not to her taste. It seems a waste when I save these crackers purposely in order to be a good hostess when next she came. Though she was confused, Cassidy quickly ate a cracker or two before putting the tray away. The two women talked pleasantries for some time, though it became rather apparent that Aloan's attention lay elsewhere. Is everything quite all right? Why do you ask? You seem somewhat reserved. That is more than usual. That letter. You said it was outgoing. Is that the letter you wrote your brother? Oh, yes. If I leave the letters there, someone will come collect it. Someone? How can that be? You do not go into town to have your mail delivered? She was at a loss as to how to explain. Cassidy herself knew that her situation was extraordinary. You see, though I live alone, I am well taken care of. My brother provides everything. Every fortnight or so, his agents deliver food and supplies to me. Yeah, I know it's shitting itself a little, I can see. I know. Oh, it's really shitting itself now. Well, I mean, at least it's still recording, technically. It's still being saved to the VOD, and you can still hear this part, but, you know. I might as well just take a drink while I'm waiting for the stream to just not die. Yeah, my PC's shitting itself. Nothing usual. The Wi-Fi is kind of bad for the past few days, I guess. But, what can I do? Someone is around to collect my outgoing letters once or twice a day. I only ever send my brother's letters, of course. Oh no. The music's playing. It's dramatic. Why is the Wi-Fi actually just shitting itself? Hold on, let's see if I can fix this real quick. Or is it gonna fix itself while I'm trying to fix it? God damn it. Nope. I'll be... I think it's back, yeah. Looks like I'm back. There we go. Let's hope that the Wi-Fi doesn't shit itself again. Hey! Oh, it's shitting itself.
Fuck.
My PC just really hates me. Well, mainly my Wi-Fi. It's shitting itself.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
There's not much
Yeah, I've been having issues too. Yeah, you're gonna make you crash, dude. Like the race gonna fuck it up, dude.
Huh? I don't think the
never mind. Oh yeah, you're alive. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Peace.
Okay. Alright, and thoukers is gone. Okay. Let's hope my Wi-Fi doesn't keep shitting itself. I was not wrong when I said this place was like a jail. Why do you live here alone when he clearly has enough resources to take care of you? Cassidy shifted uncomfortably in her seat. Alone's eyes seemed not to look at her so much as bore into her soul. Cassidy felt judged and deemed unworthy, though she had not yet responded to Alone's inquiry. No matter how she phrased it in her head, it sounded awful. I am here for my own safety. She took a deep breath. When you called me princess earlier. What the dog doing? Shut up, Tony. When you called me princess earlier, you were not far off the mark. I once was a princess, though I am no longer. After my father, the king's death, I was to inherit the throne, but our barons in Parliament voted no confidence. Worse, I was then handed trumped-up charges of treason. I very well could have been executed. Instead, my younger brother intervened on my behalf. So you are... Oh, yo. Hey. Fuck you. Hey, Smar, how's your stream? I'm sorry that you were gonna raid me, but that... Oh, yeah. Be careful of emotes. I probably should have turned that off. But oh well. Peace, kids. Yeah, I have the emote spam disabled just in case. So, yeah, just be careful of that. But yo, how's it going, everyone from Smar's stream? How was your... You were playing Ghost Runner, right? Ligma Raid? Pog, Ligma Raid. Emote spam disabled? No. Yo, Old Man Silver, thanks for the follow. What's going on? Oh, Pepid... Oh, Nag D's nuts? Okay. But yeah, what up, everyone? I'm playing a maybe Yuri visual novel. I don't know quite yet. It's getting somewhere. I don't know where. So you are alive in exile, but alive. Oh no, my PC. Uh-oh. I thank you for the warm welcome. You wanna nag these nuts? No, I don't wanna nag your nuts. Hentai games. It's not hentai. And it's also a thing on Twitch, so, I mean, it should be fine. Romance games, yeah? And yeah, I played Ghost Runner, never again. And Horizon Zero Dawn. Now they are your comfy viewers. Enjoy, appreciate it. Thanks for dropping the kids off for daycare. The former princess surprised herself at the depth of her own feelings, at the desperation with which she tried to convince especially herself that this was for the best. Feels timed out, man. Sag. I don't feel like timing anyone out here, so it should be fine. Unless you do something really dumb. It's not so terrible. This cottage is lovely. It is a good
Y7
thing.
is life says, superb 119 gold potato. Sandemless says, Nagd's nuts. 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 Nagd's nuts.
Okay, thanks. I guess. Nag these knots. Ah, yeah. It's not so terrible. This cottage is lovely. It is a good thing to be among nature like this. How can you be so positive? What? You speak so fondly of your brother when he is the one who exiled you, who left you here to rot in isolation. It's not like that, Aloan. Oh, what? Fuck you, Tony. Not above the nuts. I have a present for you, Y7. Oh. What the dog doing? Shut the fuck. Stop with the what? Yeah, feck y'all. Water check? Yeah, check.
Thoukers says, hi super, hope you're having a moist day. Nagd's nuts mother dink donk mother gasm smarag to new.
Nah, feck off. Wait a minute. Smarag 2 no you. Ah, yes. Hey, look, you have a number in your thing. What part of what I said is false? Tell me. It's not that simple. It is not Alexander's fault. She found herself repeating her thoughts on the matter mechanically, things she only half believed. Sweet, say yo, hey, code. Yeah, Smarag 2 comfy. Those are some pretty good emotes. Yo, code. Holy shit, he had enough to get that shit? Holy fuck.
Sandemless says, Smarag 2 comfy Smarag 2 sad Smarag 2 comfy Smarag 2 sad Smarag 2 comfy Smarag 2 sad
Congrats, code.
comfy Smarag 2 sad Smarag 2 comfy Smarag 2 sad.
Enjoy your VIP. Thanks for sticking around for so long. Like, jeez. Okay, I gotta change some things in my dashboard because I need to, and I forgot. Oh yeah, seriously. VIP means a lot. Wi-Fi's dying. I'm not sure if you can hear me. No, it's green. Never mind. There we go. Up. Save. Change this. Save that. There we go. Oh wait, pop out. I'm almost halfway to getting VIP too, unless I change the price. I can hear you? What? Oh, cool. Thanks for telling me, but I'm not sure if it's like during the saying for it. No, fuck off. What do you mean VIP means a lot? You just hate me? Yes, I kinda do. Anyways, very cool. Thank you, thoukers. Say pafu pafu nya nya. I just did. Alright, that's your singing. I hope you're happy with it. Could you could do that like Yami what? Do what? I barely watch Yami. What do you want me to do? She had said all these things before. It seems she no more believed them now. As a result of your dear Alexander's intervention, you were exiled, were you not? Who's to say he was not responsible for the unfavorable vote in the first place? Raise the price each redeem? I mean, that is something that I do. Wait, have all of these been complete? Oh wait, I gotta, no, yes. Do all this, accept that. I'll raise it to a different price probably, it's a good idea. Why would he do that? What would he have to gain? It is not my brother's fault. He could have let them kill me, but I am alive thanks to him. I've previously stated my belief that you are kind and good. I have now revised my opinion. You are a blind fool. Oh no! As I am mute. Oh, you are blind. Altogether too blind to the selfish ways of the world. Don't raise it too much. I want to get VIP too. Yeah, just come to watch my very minimalistic streams. You'll never reach VIP. Only OGs remember my Viet. Yeah, that was old. Did you even go through with the? Did you even go through with the discount? I don't even remember. What is your meaning? It is nothing. Believe in your brother all you wish, but you cannot deny that there is a truth to what I've said. Eloan rose from her seat in one swift movement and then headed for the door. Good night, princess. Imagine not buying VIP. Was it 80k before? Yeah, that. Hey, I gave you like a free 30k ticket or some shit. Yeah, you did change it a lot, and now it's like, it's kind of like, eh. I am princess no longer. Mock me not, I beg you. Humph. Just like that, she was gone, disappeared into the dark. Cassidy wrapped her arms around her torso, hugging herself for comfort in the wake of Eloan's sudden, indignant anger. Yeah, let's get... Show your bussy. No. Feeling comfort none, the former princess squeezed her eyes shut. That's how I made you shut the fuck up. Oh, Alexander, if only she knew you as I do. Then she would understand. Okay. Thanks, thoukers, for telling us that, question mark. There's a treasure that can't be bought, no matter how long it may be sought. It is something priceless, yet free. I speak, of course, of an apology. Shut the fuck up! Day 4. It's just a tad less illegal, yeah? After a restless sleep, Cassidy awoke to the sun's harsh rays. She stretched, arching her back to release the tension there. Finally, her gaze went to the front door. There was a distant lack of a letter beneath it. They must have come in the night. How diligent my brother agents are. You're a blind fool. All at once, the memories of her argument with Aloan nearly knocked the wind out of her. I cannot believe I divulged such secrets to someone I barely knew. Cassidy was puzzled both at herself and at Aloan's odd behavior. Bleh. Yikes. What a shock that was. I'm sure she had her reasons. Aloan appeared so upset. I wonder if she experienced something similar. Perhaps my blind optimism reminded her too much of it. I'm sure she is only worried for me. I seem to inspire that breed of pity in others. I can understand that. I'm afraid I often come off as quite helpless. I must ask her about her own life. We know so little about each other. It's no wonder she would react that way. Stop getting... Hey, is Tony still here? Tony! Tony! Where you at, Tony? Quotes! We have frickin' quotes. Look at all the dumb shit you said. One can only draw a conclusion based on what one already knows. Presently, there was a knock at the door. Given how long it had been since her last shipment, as well as the fact that Aloan was far more likely to announce her presence with her words, Cassidy would draw but one conclusion. She waited nearly 10 minutes before opening the door. It was protocol. She knew not who her brother sent. It was unclear whether they knew one they were delivering to. The royal family of Veromir had a distinctive look to them. It would not do for too many people to know who she was, or that a former princess dwelled here. Oh my god, look at that crate! When she finally allowed herself to open the door, she found a large wooden crate, not unlike the previous ones. Sitting atop the crate's contents was a sealed envelope. Cassidy instantly recognized the severe cursive. Oh no, not cursive. To my sister, I am glad to hear that you are adjusting well to life at the cottage. Doubtless, there are many things that challenge you, given your former life, but we must all take the best of things. I know that you have too much time on your hands, so I have been sure to enclose more books for you to read. What? Yami hides maids in those? What? Cursive? Cursive is cursive. It's fancy text. I know that you have... You may one day be called upon to marry well for the advantage of king and country. For the advantage of king and country, yeah? As such, it is of the utmost importance that you keep your mind sharp and your hands unidle. What the fuck was I learning in school then? I don't know. That don't look like... I mean, cursive can be sometimes hard to read, so it's like, Last part seemed to have been written later, as the script looked slightly different. I think of you often. I worry about you more often still. Be safe in the forest and keep to yourself, though I know that is difficult for you. Okay. Please await my next letter. I remain your loyal brother, A. She read over the letter many times, trying her best to glean affection from it. Haha, Alexander has always been a little awkward. I'm sure the last bit was added with some reluctance after one of his advisors chastised him for the contents of his letter. She smiled and ran her fingertips along the part that read, I think of you often. But then she remembered that the sentence about marriage. Yeet. Your voice acting is thank you. I know it's very, it's It's A tier, definitely. Let's just say I don't want to marry. I've never considered marriage, even before my exile. Can a noble or royal from another nation be content with a wife who has been living in the woods? Can I even be content myself in such a marriage? The letter did not raise her spirits as much as letters from Alexander usually did. The implication of it weighed on her. Of course, I must be useful to the kingdom somehow. Why else would I be alive, if I can be of use even as a disgraced princess? Cassidy sighed. She could not finish that thought. All of a sudden, Cassidy wanted nothing but to see Alolan again. I will seek her out. I must. The other woman's presence would certainly be a salve for her current mood. That was her reasoning, and she swiftly acted upon it. Cassidy set the crate away inside the cottage and then set out. After a long, fruitless walk about the forest, she arrived in front of the wisteria tree. Alolan. Princess. I am no longer a princess. Just because you no longer live in a castle does not mean that you are no longer a princess. Cassidy was reminded of the word marriage once again. Alolan was right. She was still considered a princess, insofar as a princess could be useful. A long silence passed between them. Both were conscious, no doubt, of the argument that had transpired between them, an argument they had not yet resolved. I am sorry. Alolan's eyes widened almost imperceptibly, but Cassidy, staring into the other woman's face as she was, took note. I should not have burdened you with my circumstances to begin with, but you were only word for me. I should have been more sensitive in my explanation. No. Cassidy was struck by the sight of Alolan's soft smile as she laughed. The former princess's heart fluttered, and her brother's letter was promptly forgotten. It is nothing. It would seem that I, too, am quite the fool. The air thusly cleared, the two women were able to enjoy the rest of their day together. They whiled the time away in companionable satisfaction. That night, Cassidy drifted off to sleep with a full heart. The strings of love are oft unseen, though wrapped around you they may be. When tied fast, none can come between, nor challenge humble fate's decree. 18 plus patch? I don't think so. I can check real quick. Store page. I don't think there is. Oh, no. Turn that off. There's an art book. That's it. So no, there is no 18 plus patch. Okay, surfing. Get bonked. Ah, how beautiful it is today. Indeed. Alolan had surprised Cassidy early that morning, arriving at her front door without warning. Though Alolan didn't even knock, silly creature. Sag. What? No, what the fuck? Oh boy. I wonder if she would have left if I hadn't seen her and opened the door. The thought bothered her, almost as much as the notion that Alolan might not yearn for Cassidy's company the way Cassidy did for hers. After some time spent lingering, both paralyzed by indecision, they decided to go on a leisurely nature walk. For the next few hours, they strolled through the forest together, stopping here and there to pick berries or mushrooms. That one is poisonous. Do not touch it. Right. Cassidy drew her hand back in mortified alarm. It It would not do for your lovely skin to be marred by poisonous spores. Cassidy hazarded a glance at the other woman's face, but Alolan looked as unflappable. Flappable? What kind of... I've never heard flappable used. Hey girl, you're looking kind of flappable. Oh no. Poisonous. Yikes. How do you know so much? You know so much about the flora and fauna here. However, did you learn it all? Flappable can be compared to flustered. Oh, so I used it wrong. Thanks. I lived here many years. In that time, I have witnessed many interesting things. I have learned much, letting the people who pass through educate me. However, it's been a solitary life. I have seen much, but experienced little. Alolan? I have long felt like someone on the outside, looking in on a world I could never touch. There was a melancholy in Alolan's countenance that Cassidy had not yet seen, nor even thought the woman capable of. The Alolan she knew was dignified, taking such charge of her emotions that none ever showed. I'm so glad he's been botching words all day. No, I haven't. Not every. Oh, I'm dying. That's fun. Or am I dying? What? Am I dying or not? What? Just to make sure, I'm gonna change it to that, just to see if that helps. There you go. I'm sorry? Yes, okay. It has been worse? Yeah. The Alolan, Yep, read that already. I have not known her for long, of course. Perhaps that was merely how she comports herself around those of little acquaintance. What made you decide to reach out to me? Reach out? That is... She thought back to the first meeting, the way her own heart had leapt at the sight of Alolan. Goodish? Oh. And Alolan had known all about her, had apparently been watching her for some time. He didn't have to be sitting under the tree that day. He could have continued watching me from afar. But he found me. He spoke to me. And I'm so glad she did. But I fear she might call me silly if I say such a thing. I thought you delicately beautiful. The matter-of-fact way that Alolan said this struck Cassidy. She was flattered, of course, yet part of her was also worried. Beauty was not something lasting. It would be a shaky foundation for any relationship. If it had been a courtier complimenting her beauty, Cassidy might have taken it better. But this was Alolan, a woman of whom she was becoming increasingly fond. Oh. Damn you, I7. Thought? That's past tense, is it not? What do you think of me now? Are you streaming Discord, by the way? Oh, just because in case anyone else wants to, like, help read, but I guess not, because I'm reading all of this by myself. Well, if you want, like, the no delay version, I guess. I don't know. I still think you exceedingly beautiful, but dainty and delicate you are not. You are far from being the poised princess I took you for. Cassidy winced and her mouth. Yeah, it probably is the reason why I'm dying, but Stop making me drink. I don't want to take a piss break. Cassidy winced, and her mouth formed a little pout as she turned her eyes to the ground. As I thought, it is to be expected. Someone so graceful as Alolan would, of course, find me lacking. But we need your throat. No, I don't. You're not what I expected, but I believe that might be for the better. Slowly, Cassidy tilted her face up, her eyes growing large with disbelief. Pee or no balls? I do have balls, so I won't pee. So, so you could keep talking? I'm still talking, even without your water. Yeah, for the better. You're always exceeding my expectations. I wonder if the other people I allowed to come and go would have as well, had I let them so near. Well, it may be selfish in me, but I'm truly happy that you let the others go. I'm glad that I'm the only person you allowed close. Oh? I'm sorry, that makes me sound so ugly. Yo, that sounds... No. No uglier than I. What the... Suddenly, in Cassidy's eyes, Alolan looked so very haggard. She peered through the polished veneer and saw a woman who was tired and hungry. Are you alright? In a blink, Alolan appeared to be the same as always. What the? I am fine. Even so, Cassidy could not shake the feeling that something was off. Are you quite sure? You seem tired. Alolan was silent for a long while. Yes. Perhaps I am tired. Forgive me, I am not used to the midday sun. It occurred to Cassidy then that she had never seen Alolan in the morning either. Could she be something of a night owl? I hadn't supposed it. And here I invited her to walk with me underneath the full blaze of the sun. How thoughtless I am. Alolan. Yes? Why don't you stay with me at my cottage tonight? What? Well, I am worried about you, and it can't be... What? Alolan could be a goddam? Oh no. Thoukers, stop it. And it can't be easy being a woman and living alone. She knew this best of all. I'll say it however I feel like it is correct. I'd be much more at ease if you would come with me tonight. Let us break bread together and while away the night in comfort. She was not expecting Alolan to accept. Not Alolan, who had reacted so strongly to an invitation merely a few days earlier. And yet... Alright. Really? Would it be better if I returned to my home? No, I just was worried that you would not accept. I realized that it's not very dainty to be so forward. At this, Alolan finally smiled. Cassidy's heart felt akin to an acrobat at the sight, doing backflips and pirouettes in joy. It would be my honor to accompany you. Something you Alolan, these nuts in your face. Oh, he got me with a these nuts jump. Oh no, who could have seen that coming? It may do us both some good. As ever, Cassidy was far too excited to hear the latter. Looking forward to a night with a new favorite person, she had already changed course and started along the path home. Easy clap got him. Whoa, he got me with a tease nuts joke. Cassidy closed the front door behind them and went to the kitchen to put away the plants they'd gathered. Is there anything I can help you with? I can help with. Leave it to me. Just have a seat and rest. You really do look tired. Alright. While she put her affairs in order in the kitchen, Cassidy couldn't help but think back to the things Alolan had said. She said that she likes me the way that I am. That's so kind. She felt a deep sense of warmth and satisfaction, the likes of which she had not felt in a long time. I need to change my position. Maybe that's what. Cassidy returned to the living room a short while later, 2 cups of tea in hand. Oh! She found Alolan asleep, slumped on the divan. I don't know what that is. Poor thing, she must have been exhausted. There was a loose strand of hair in front of Alolan's face. Cassidy reached down and tucked behind her ear. She looks so innocent when she's asleep. Chuckling to herself, Cassidy let Alolan rest and pass some quiet time reading by the other woman's side. Night soon fell, and the pair supped together. I don't know what supped is either. She still isn't eating anything. She had plenty of tea earlier, but... Could it be that she's foreign? Perhaps she's too polite to say that it's not to her taste. Alolan, unaware of being observed so directly, delicately sipped a glass of water. Are you full? I am satisfied. How can you be when you didn't eat anything? I simply am not hungry at this very moment. I see. Her tone left no room for argument. After dinner, Cassidy cleared the plates and things away and began to get the room ready for sleep. The cottage was not large. Her parlor had to double as her bedroom out of necessity. It was all well and good for a single person, but now that another had been added, Cassidy became acutely aware of the lack of space. There's only one bed. I do not mind sleeping on the divan. I already did earlier. Once again, I'm sorry that I didn't wake you up. You just look so at peace. I cannot bear to wake you. I'm embarrassed to have allowed you to see me in such a state. I only fear. No, it is nothing. I will gladly sleep on the divan or the ground. I am not choosy. Oh, that won't do at all. You're a guest. Cassidy gulped. Truth be told, she had one other, much more preferable arrangement in mind. We could share the bed. There's room enough for 2. I notice you do not offer to sleep on the divan. Struck by her own lack of graciousness, Cassidy bit her lip, cowed into silence. I am only teasing. If you do not mind being so snug, I will be happy to share the space with you. Oh, I think this is the closest to Yuri we've ever gotten, boys. Nothing would please me more than to be close to you. I mean, yes, wonderful. I shall fetch another pillow then. She flew out of the room to retrieve a spare pillow from the closet, face burning with embarrassment. I want smart. Shut up, Seraphine. This is the closest we've gotten. Do you have enough space? You're not too cramped? I am fine. Don't kink shame me. Wait, did I? I already forgot what I said.
Yeah, dude.
What? Who the fuck is that?
You
is
want
that...
me to do the other part?
Who's the other part? Who?
I don't fucking know. You love him.
Eloan? Eloan?
Yeah, you love him. Yeah.
Yeah, you love him. Okay. I mean, are you sure about that? Like,
Sure, why not, dude?
all right then. This is gonna be different. I was reading everything up until now, but suddenly, Super should be Cassidy since he's like, oh, shut the fuck up, Seraphine.
Truth be told, I do not mind proximity.
There was a faraway look in Alolan's eyes.
I'd been alone for so long until you came.
Until I came. How did you come to live here in the forest? Where is your family? Oh. ... Indeed. Why the hesitation? You came, the smudge. Oh no. There was a girl, but she burnt her brand. Yep. And now she snorted it. Let's say. Perhaps she cannot say. Perhaps it's not that she does not wish to tell me, but that she cannot. She may have some circumstances that prevent her from speaking on the subject. Was it impertinent of me to bring it up? I'm sorry. Is it difficult for you to tell me?
It is a trying subject. I'm not quite sure where to begin.
She took a deep breath.
I have lived here all my life. Once I was not alone, but ...
Did she? I saw her in the VC. Yeah. Alolan paused inside.
You remember the wisteria tree?
Of course. That's my favorite place in the entire forest.
Have you noticed that there are no other wisteria trees around it?
Now that you mention it, she never had thought about it, but as Cassie searched her memories, she realized that Alolan was correct. You're right, I wonder why that is.
There is an even older wisteria tree deep in the forest, but now those are the only two left, and they are so far from each other. So it is with me.
Cassidy found her choice of words puzzling, but nodded.
I once had siblings. They have long since departed, so I don't really have family here anymore. Others have come and gone, as I said, but I could not relate to them.
You chose a terrible time to join.
Entering their lives and did not mourn them when they left mine.
You chose a terrible time to join. It's the time when Alolan has a shit ton of lines.
And so the years went by.
You'll never be alone again. Alolan's eyes widened. Cassidy thought she might start crying, but she only smiled sadly.
I see.
Cassidy snuggled just a little bit closer to the other woman, as if to show meaning through actions where words might fail. And so they passed the night together, in pleasant company and warm conversation. When the sunshine blazes down, I soon begin to wish for rain. But when you've gone away, my dear, I soon long for the sun again. Day 6. Cassidy awoke alone, with a cold space beside her. I hope she's alright. Still, what a wonderful night that was. Each precious memory had been carved into Cassidy's heart. She yawned and slowly pulled herself out of bed. With or without Alolan, she would have to get on with her day. Cassidy hummed a little tune to help to herself as she cleaned up and prepared breakfast. Sitting down at the table with her bread and morning tea, she glanced at her stationery set left by the vase. A lot has happened. Perhaps I should write Alexander a letter. Yikes. Yes or no? Let's.
No.
She shook her head. That can wait. I'm more worried about what Alolan is up to now. Though always lonesome before, the former princess's life now felt so much emptier without Alolan's presence. Though she chode. What? It should be should, but it's a C. Unless that's an actual word, then huh? Though she should be accustomed to. What?
Maybe it's supposed to be like chode.
But what does it?
I don't fucking know.
But why?
I don't
Though she
fucking
should
know.
be accustomed to such solitude, she could barely concentrate on her usual chores. To think that a few days could change a person so. In a lull in her activities, Cassidy's gaze went to the window. Deep in the forest, her beloved wisteria tree stood. She could see it so clearly in her mind's eye. Alolan is like that tree. I wonder if she is there. Am I dying? I have, my ping.
I think the stream might be dying.
Yeah, stream might be dying.
Nah, I think the stream's okay.
No,
if
it's.
we're now.
I mean, the bit rate at the bottom is like flashing red and yellow, so I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not really like, because it's not that. I don't fucking know what the
Yeah,
word is.
you died for a little bit. See, I knew it. That's why I waited a little bit.
Yeah, but it's good now.
She could see it so clearly in her mind's eye. I wonder if she is there. I wonder if she is there now, somewhere in the forest. She passed the rest of the day peacefully, but with a sense of unease. Oh my god, day 7 already. The next day came, and still no Alolan. Cassidy was left with nothing but her own thoughts. And thinking of Alolan perturbed Cassidy greatly. In the last several days, the woman had embedded herself into Cassidy's life like a thorn. I never expected to become close to another person again. She thought about Alolan and the things the other woman had said, the hours spent together that were so few but felt an impossible eternity. I never did ask her about her feet. Why are her toes always curled? Despite how she looks, she must be much older than me. She has a proper way of speaking and always says she's lived in the forest a long time. With the intricacy of her clothing and her manners, something did not quite add up. Alolan did not seem to like people much. Certainly, it did not seem her presence in the wood, despite how long it had been, was known to many. Perturbed. That's how you pronounce. Protrude. I don't care. I love English. It's dumb. Alexander most probably would not have sent me here if it was known that a beautiful woman was living alone in this very wood. Where did Alolan come from? Why was she alone? She still had no satisfactory answer. And oddest of all, Alright, see you, Seraphine. You've seen the Yuri anyways. I think that's as close as we're getting for this run. I still have never seen her eat. Thinking it all over. Oh boy. Lauren is strange? I want this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, don't riot for the smut now. No. But why?
Motherfucker.
Fuck is
Y7 is life cheered Dex 50, Superb 119 Derp SCJ Blast 2 SCJ Rage.
Okay then. She is rather strange. Then again, there is nothing normal about my situation either. This only means that I have more things to discover about her in the future. See, Y7 is also upset over okay.
So we're gonna voice over the R18 patch, right?
There is no R18 patch. I told you this. Unless you didn't hear me.
Really?
Yeah, I looked at the store page. There's only an art book. Cassidy shook her
Okay,
head.
what if I write the R18 patch? Like a fanfic.
Good luck drawing, I guess.
No, I'll just write it out.
Okay.
So, then we can voice over it,
No, thank you.
Wow.
I'd rather read it by myself. Even if Alolan was a tad strange, Cassidy knew that there was more to her than that. Wasn't there? It's super bursting onto SpongeBob SquarePants. What the fuck? No, what the hell?
Nice.
Is that what that symbolized?
Yep.
Please, for the love of God, don't. She can be blunt, perhaps, but I believe she means well. I care deeply for her, and she... Oh my god, there's 4 choices! Ah! Remembering the last several days, oh boy. Let's say...
Take the cares for me.
Yeah, sure, let's do cares first.
Yes, it's very Yuri.
Presently, there was a knock at the door, startling Cassidy out of her deep thoughts. It was a short knock, a signal for a letter not accompanying a box. A letter so soon after the last? Perhaps my brother finally understands just how much I miss him. No. If I leave here, if one day Alexander allows me to leave, what else awaits me? Is a political marriage truly my only means of escape? If I can be useful to the kingdom in any way, is that better? Will my life no longer be considered a waste? Alexander. Oh boy. Let's try the first one. Did you ever truly love me? Is the precious younger brother that I once knew completely gone? Are you truly the one who has been writing me these letters? One negative thought spiraled into a dozen. She let out a long sigh. Her thoughts had taken her on a not-so-merry chase. If I dwell on these thoughts, there will be no end to them. She brewed herself a cup of tea to calm her nerves and began reading a new book. From time to time, her eyes went somewhat nervously to the window. And so evening fell. Sag, no, only can't oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Cassidy awoke suddenly from an impromptu nap. She frowned at the book in her lap, still open to the boring page she had left off on. I can hardly recall what the book is about. How unlike me. Yet she knew the reason. She was still distracted by thoughts of Alolan, and my internet sucks. Let's go, PogChamp. It's evening now. I wonder if I go into the forest now, might I? the front door suddenly burst open. Please pardon my intrusion. There is. Oh my god, what happened to you?
Oh.
Oh wait, that was you. I forgot. It's been so long since you read. My bad. You want to read it?
Yeah. Please pardon my intrusion. There is... ... An army is approaching. I do not like the look of them, and I fear for your safety.
Despite her strange appearance, Cassidy knew it was Alolan immediately. Those piercing golden eyes, that long hair. She was alarmed, yes, confused, but the concern that was clear on Alolan's face overtook any other questions she might have. She looks different, but that is her. Those eyes, there must be some real oh, my internet sucks. Let's go, PogChamp. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Alright. What? Thouker's been wilding? Ah, yes. Surely there is some reason for the way she looks. I'm certain she'll tell me, but for now... Alright, what should we do?
We?
No! Yes, you're with me, are you not?
You believe what I say?
Will Soup and Thonk make out soon? No!
Yes. I mean,
I
what?
do. I trust you wholeheartedly.
Do you?
Alolan's breath seemed to hitch, most probably from the fear she felt. That nervousness permeated her entire being. Cassidy noticed this, and having noticed, there was no way that Cassidy could fear Alolan, no matter how she appeared.
You love me.
It was not the response Cassidy expected. But deep down, she knew that this was no time to hesitate, to demur. Cassidy looked Alolan straight in the eye. Yes, I love you. It was important that Alolan know that. What? Make them make out, most likely. I
see.
Why was that C like so? Okay. It went like really high. What the fuck? And so the frog has turned back into a dashing prince. Cassidy smiled warmly. Now will you finally tell me what is going on?
Oh, there. That good enough?
Yeah, sure. No, not that. About you.
Yes, you deserve an explanation.
You don't actually have to go that high, but I mean, if you want to, sure.
I'll do my best, dude.
Alright.
I was, until but a few days ago, a mysterious tree.
You sound...
The same one you often visited.
You sound like fucking Smart right now. Please stop. You can just go back. You sound like Smart. This is terrible.
Lived in this forest for hundreds of years, mostly alone. At some point I developed a spirit. I was able to observe the beings that passed through my life. Many humans came and went. I was lonely, but I was alright with the way things were. I was a tree, they were not. I was not to interfere in their lives.
What changed?
You. You and your silly ranting, your singing, your awkward couplets. That sad look you got in your eyes as you gazed at the horizon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was smitten.
Even after you realized that I wasn't so dainty as you believed?
Yes, perhaps I came to love you even more for all of your flaws, though I do not see them as such.
Oh my god, you're crying, thoukers! Oh my god!
I had to speak with you. I had to become human and be with you. I was consumed by that wish. And then, one night, a little voice whispered to me, "Will you strike a bargain with me? If you fulfill the conditions, you can become human."
Who was it that whispered? Who was it that whispered to you?
I'm not sure. God, or perhaps... oh fuck.
Ah, it's
God,
fine.
Perhaps. Or a demon. Yeah, whatever. It mattered not. I took the bargain. I was given 7 days. In 7 days, if you fell in love with me, I would become like you. And that time, I was neither tree nor human. I was not given human emotions. My human-like legs caused me great pain. With each step, it felt as if I was treading upon knife points.
Ah, so that explains it. Cassidy felt a strange comfort in laying to rest the mystery of Alone's odd stance, though she was sorry to know that the other woman had suffered so.
And every morning, I needed to take in the purest of sunlight to survive.
Ah, that's why I never saw you in the morning.
Yes.
Clip that we taking thoukers to the Oscars, and the winner for the best voice acting goes to... Cassidy was tempted to ask Alone more, especially about the other side of the bargain. What would have happened had Alone failed? But there was something in the way Alone skirted that topic that told Cassidy not to ask. Perhaps it was better that she not hear. One day, when Alone is ready, no doubt she will tell all to me. But there is something else still to consider now. Oh, he said that there's an army approaching.
Yes, the morning after I spent the night with you.
Suddenly, Cassidy too was embarrassed.
And then, fuck. Him. That morning as I was leaving, I know a man crouched outside your cottage looking in.
Ah, he must have been one of my brother's agents. This does not bode well. I am not certain that my brother would act so quickly, but the barons... Perhaps in their eyes I have outlived my usefulness as a political pawn. Those soldiers may be coming to bring me back to the castle, by force if necessary. Oh dear.
You do wish to return home, do you not?
I unmuted and immediately I went to commit toaster back. Hey, hello, Cordon. You like our voice acting here? We should win an Oscar, right, thoukers?
Of course.
See that hear that amazing voice? Cassidy laughed in Oh wait, I don't know where I got the P from. The Rizian, eh. Had you asked me that a week ago, I undoubtedly would have said yes. However, I cannot return to Faramir. There is no alone there. Alexander would never allow you to come. Oh my god. Oh boy. I fear we would never meet again. Cassidy! It was the first time Alolan had said her name. Cassidy did not let that escape her notice. I will not go alone. I do not want to be without you. Oh, this redeemed for thoukers? Oh, thoukers, drink water, apparently.
Nah, that'll take way too long.
Alright, Alolan nodded.
Alright, then there is only one thing we can do.
She explained her plan to Cassidy, who accepted it, with a few adjustments. The soldiers arrived the next day to a frightful scene. In front of the house, Cassidy laid sprawled on the ground. There was blood everywhere, a knife protruding from her abdomen. A group of soldiers inspected the body, leaning in for a closer look. Oh, I'm dying. That's great. Am I dying?
Wait, like you mean the stream?
Yeah, it's flashing red and yellow for a bit. No, it's green. It's fine. It's fine.
Nah, it's working. Yeah.
What is the meaning of this? The princess is dead! Humph, no doubt offed by the lover we heard about. The harlot deserved no better. Still, I do not envy the man who tells King Alexander the news. They proceeded to argue over whether or not to bury the body, ultimately deciding that it was well above any of their pay grades. Wow, they're not paid enough for that shit, okay. Once the investigation was complete, they left the place. Fua! Cassidy inhaled the biggest gulp of air in her life. That was close. I thought my heart would stop. Huh? Both of you drink, don't lose your foot. Too bad. She heard Alolan laugh from nearby. It's not funny. I never dreamed they would get so close.
It's good that they did. Now there can be no doubts in their minds that you are deceased. The only question is, what shall we do if they come back?
Hey yo, King Alexander, your daughter dead. Wait, no, the king's the brother. The king's the brother of Cassidy. So, no, your sister is dead, technically. That is precisely why we must now enact phase 2 of my plan.
Fuck, my voice might be cutting. Is it?
It is a bit, yeah. Come now, let's not split hairs. Phase 2 is entirely my idea.
Of course, as I have not heard of it.
Phase 2, we go on a trip.
A trip?
Yes, you have never been anywhere but this forest, correct?
Well, that is true.
Oh, Pipfin, redeemed water break. Go get a drink. Go get a drink. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was focused on
really
the soothing
way too long.
Voices y'all doing. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm technically not a chalkboard. It's all thoukers. Thoukers is carrying me right now, at least on the chalkboard side.
Thanks, dude.
Yep. Wouldn't you like to see the world with me? What?
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 What'd you say?
I'm doing my best to help you out, dude.
Yeah, thanks. And once we've had our fill, we can return here. I'm sure after enough time has gone by, they will be fully convinced of my death. There will be no reason for my brother's agents to return, and we can live here in peace.
Yes. Yes, I must say that sounds absolutely lovely.
Cassidy took Alone's hands in her. Alone, you know? All my life, only did as my parents wanted, and as Alexander wanted. I had resolved myself to being trapped forever. Yet now I am able to do as I wish. It is all thanks to you.
You are mistaken. If not for you, I would still be a tree. It is I who must thank you.
Hehehe.
What?
If we can argue about who is more grateful to have met Wong, I believe we are happy indeed. Oh, my stream's dying. It's flashing red and orange. Let's go.
Nah, looks good to me.
Just give it a moment. Alright, it's green.
Yes, you are right, my dear.
So the two ladies set out on a grand adventure. They journeyed to distant lands and saw many new things, met many new people. It was the trip of a lifetime. And once they found themselves sated of the world and their travels were through. Are you quite sure that the recipe calls for these small peppers? I did not recall such a thing.
I am sure, my love. You can make as many adorable noises as you want. I shall not relent. Oh. One day you will get One day you will have to get used to eating dishes with some spice.
Ha.
And no saying, only a kiss from you can relieve my sore tongue either.
They fucking, yeah, they are. Whoa. I would never. Though she was quite sure that she had. At least once or twice. Perhaps the two of them are still there now. Living happily ever after. Though we may journey many miles, I know well where my true home lies, by your side where I remain, to watch with you every sunrise. Truly free. End. Yo, let's go. That's a pretty good ending. Oh boy,
okay,
Pip,
yeah,
you into super... No, don't start this now.
Okay, so we're doing the R18 patch next.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, where's
with
that?
all sound effects voiced by us.
Yeah, we'll do... We're gonna be so good at this next part.
Yeah. Here's a little sneak peek. Oh.
Oh,
God damn it.
oh boy, the chat's going wild. Yes, kiss? No, stop it. I don't want to kiss thoukers now.
Wow.
No, I ain't doing it. I'm sorry. Someone else can take my place, though.
Anyone? Any takers?
Any takers? Any takers want to kiss thoukers? Going once. That's just like that hotel evening? The fuck? What are you talking about? Pip, what the fuck? Yeah, people just really want to see us kiss, apparently, for some godforsaken reason. What's an extras? Endings.
I mean, if they want it so much, like, I mean, I'm not saying I would enjoy it, but
I mean, if
you
they
know,
pay me,
for the
then
viewers.
I'll think about it. Depends on how much they pay me, then I'll think about it. One time, someone got an escort and started fucking next to my room and couldn't sleep because she was faking hard. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Thowie, you're so cute. You need payment for doing such a good job.
Jesus fuck. Yo, please don't send me any pics.
Oh no, she's gonna send pics, isn't she?
Yeah, she's gonna send me pics of guys' dicks.
Oh no. Wait,
Yeah.
she sends you that?
I mean, just one.
Just the gee. But like, still.
Yeah.
What are these other endings? Dining as
God
lovers
fucking-
do. A double-edged thorn, ash to ash, too late into your arms, the shadows grasp, a story unfinished, together we are eternal. Hey, I got a pretty good ending. Sending, I know what you like. Uh-oh.
Jesus, this is my life now.
Gallery. Wait, hold on. What's this? Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
that's pretty nice. I mean,
Nice.
hey, the sunset though. Hey. Pretty pog. 58% game completion. Yo, that one playthrough, I'm already like halfway done. Yo, let's go. I'm so good at this.
Without the
Damn.
voice, 100% speed run win.
Yo, let's go. Let's load the last. There was a lot of options, wasn't there? Let's go back. Did you truly ever love me? The wisteria tree symbolizes long-lasting love? Oh. Wait, is this the ending that I've already done? Or was there another option
Like,
here?
it's the same.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Damn it. Alright.
Did you pick the same thing again?
Yeah, alright, let's go back then. No, that's not what I meant. Load. I will trust in you and wait. Let's see. She knew the truth, perhaps yet she was afraid to accept it. Without her love for her brother, her loyalty to her kingdom, she was nothing. Alexander, I trust that you will do what's best for me and for Veromir. I will await your decision. She could not think of Aloin, without feeling a twinge of guilt. She let out a long sigh. Her thoughts had taken her on a not-so-merry chase. If I dwell on these thoughts, there will be no end to them. No, this is the same. You must leave this place. It was only... Oh, wait, that was you. Oh, well. It was only when she heard the monster's voice that Cassidy realized this was... Yet she was no longer the Alolan whom Cassidy was familiar with. What are you saying? It's not safe here. What? Alolan grabbed at Cassie's arm, her nails digging into the exiled princess's soft flesh. Uh-oh. Ouch! Come now.
Come now.
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm doing a speed run. I'm sorry, thoukers. I'm taking all your voice lines.
Wow.
Protesting loudly all the way, Cassidy was dragged outside. Well, this is definitely different. Cassidy had no earthly idea why Alolan was behaving this way. Why she looked this way. What does she mean it's not safe? She began to fear that this was a trap, one that had been previously laid and was now snapping shut. Stop this! After a long while of walking and pleading with Alolan to listen, Cassidy was finally able to yank her arm from the monster's grip. You come to me like this with no explanation and expect me to follow you? Do you want to read this? Okay. Do you even know how you currently appear? What kind of monster are you? Alolan froze in place for several seconds. She did not move. Finally, she slowly brought her hands up to her face. She appeared to be looking at them for the first time.
Hi. So you find me disgusting, do you? Monstrous.
Cassidy quickly regretted her rash words. I should not have said it like that. It was not very regal of me. Perhaps there's an explanation for all this. Yet when her gaze drifted to Alolan's countenance, she could feel nothing but revulsion. Their eyes met. Cassidy recoiled in disgust. Suddenly, Alolan began to shake. Alolan? She thought the monster might be crying, but... Oh, Twitch is stupid? Don't worry, my internet's also stupid. Alolan was laughing hysterically. She doubled over, clutching her sides as she laughed and laughed. Then she looked up once more and met Cassidy's gaze. Her feigned gaiety ceased immediately.
What a fool I was to think that you would understand me.
Cassidy felt a stabbing pain in her abdomen. It burned. It was agony. She turned her gaze downward and saw that Alolan had impaled her with her arm, now somehow sharp as a blade.
That you could love me.
I was right. She's... crying. Cassie's heart still beat for a short while after that. She was dimly aware of something clawing, rummaging through her entrails. She was dimly aware of the sound of something eating. Should I be censoring this?
Where is her heart? I don't know. I think it's pretty safe.
Should I censor this? This is kind of monka.
I mean, if you wanna, but I think it's probably safe if it's on Twitch, you know. She said I must devour it to be free. I beg you, release me.
Tears and blood mingled on two women's faces and became inseparable. That what? Nah, it's probably fine. Twitch is more sensitive to sex than... Okay. And then there was no one there but a monster and the corpse upon which it fed. Monster, monster, where dost thou roam? Hast thou a heart? Hast thou a home? Human, thou art monster true, so criticize me not. I will chew thy dainty bones. and leave thy flesh to rot. Dining as lovers do. Oh, wow, that...
Well, that was happy.
Yeah, that sure was a happy ending, right, guys? Question mark? Actually, that's just social media platform. Social media and platforms in general. Wow! Oh, it's bad for if there's sex, but we're fine with violence and other stuff like that. Smile. Oh, wow, there's still empty slots that I could have used. Okay, cool. Oh, let's go back. What is this one? Oh, look at that. All of these are... I feel like if I say monstrous, that's gonna go back to dining as lovers do. Let's try kind. Presently, there was a knock at the door. Starling Cassidy, out of her deep thoughts. Yep. Yo, what? Fuck. I'm just gonna skip things that we've already seen or read before. YouTube/Twitch be like, gore, fine, a little fondling, banned. This led to the same thing. Let's try it. Oh, I should have. Oh well, I should have overwritten it. Let's see if this changes anything. This seems the same. Yeah, I think this is the same, yeah.
I don't know, we might like get a 50 Shades of Grey ending now.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, I'll go to the end. Might as well be safe. But so far, it's still the same. I don't know what happens in 50 Shades of Grey, so,
It's sex. Just kinky sex.
Alright, thanks. I think that's all I need to know.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
Thank you. S&M? Okay.
And more.
And more? What? There's only 8 endings. I don't think this is... I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same. Yeah, the soldiers arrive. Yeah, this seems to be the same.
You never know. You never
know. Okay, bring out the dildos with the guy ball gags and whip the No. Stop it.
Oh, I thought you were saying that.
No, I'm reading chat.
I thought.
No,
Yeah.
it's not part of the story. Yeah, I know this. We've already seen this before. Back we go. Oh wait, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh well. We can always go back. Good thing I saved it. Load. It's fine. We can
I mean, I think we've already established that supers have bottoms, so...
Shut no, shut up.
Nah. You sure, dude?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Call her monstrous, I think that might lead
Hold
to
on,
something.
I'm just gonna quickly just overwrite this yet again. Turn... which one?
Monstrous.
I feel like that would just bring it back to dining as lovers, right?
We might get a better, like, death scenes, though, you know. Did you ever truly love me?
Hold on, I'm
Seems
gonna
like
overwrite this as well. Okay. Yikes. Is this the first game you're playing in 2022? A Yuri light novel where thoukers tops you? No. Please stop it. It was all by myself until thoukers came around, so shut up.
You like it, dude.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a
Or
minute.
should I be saying it in
Hold
this
on,
voice?
something's
You
different.
like it, dude.
Something's different. Oh. That's still the same though. Yeah, that's the same. Cassidy was sitting on the divan enjoying a warm cup of tea as she read the latest book her brother had sent her. It was a darker tale than she was accustomed to. The tale was the tale of a tragic young mermaid. Thowie topping, oh gee, my first loss in 2022. Oh wow, starting off the New Year's with a bang. Ha ha ha. It seemed to be a fairy tale from a faraway land. Certainly, Faramir had simpler, happier stories. Or perhaps those were the only ones she had been allowed to learn. Goodness, every step she takes feels like walking upon knives? How dreadful. How could this author be so terribly cruel? This sounds familiar. Hell yeah, super topped himself till thonkers a bit. Oh shit. This is.
Nice.
Ha, perhaps that is what ails Eloan. No, that would be ridiculous. Suddenly, Cassidy drops her book in alarm. There was something dreadful standing in the doorway. A monster? Cassidy muttered this under her breath, overcome by fear and awe.
It's not safe here.
So I 7 use suggestion. Blaze would have accepted anyone topping. No, not anyone. Yet no matter the appearance, Cassidy would never mistake that voice. Melodious, she had found it not long ago. Beautiful, she had thought its bearer until this very moment. She would be hard-pressed to describe Eloan as beautiful now. What did you say? Nope, he's too lazy to consent. Ah, shut up.
There is a large army approaching from the east. They wear your colors.
Alexander. Cassidy could not help but gasp. The monster nodded.
I am afraid so. You must away with me.
Cassidy bit her lip. Alexander would not harm me, if anything. They must be here to protect me. From this monster. Yes, of course. Quickly grasping the situation, the ex-princess calmed herself and tapped into her many years of diplomacy lessons. I will come right away.
Then...
Would you mind waiting for me outside? I will gather my things quickly.
Yes.
I won't be but a moment.
Of course.
The monster turned and left through the still open door, its movements slow and measured as always. As soon as Eloan was outside, Cassidy flew forward and slammed the door shut.
Cassidy!
Ignoring a low and sad, feeble voice, Cassidy locked and bolted the door. For good measure, she dragged the divan in front of it. The door shook as Alolan tried to enter, but would not give way. What? Not the chicks with the dicks? Oh boy.
Why?
How could I possibly heed the words of a monster? Who knows what you will do to me once you have me outside? She must be a dream. She must be a demon, here to corrupt me. Yeah, it's a dream! It is just as Alexander said to the barons. I allowed your beauty, your charm to corrupt me. I have sinned, but I will sin no longer.
Why?
Begone, monster. Darken my doorstep no more. Alolan said nothing in reply, but then, wordlessly, the monster ambled towards the windows. Oh no, I didn't think about blocking those. But the monster made no move to enter forcefully. It just stood there with the same blank look on its face. In some ways, Cassidy felt that was worse. Had Alolan moved just enough to follow her words to the letter, to darken the doorstep no more? It seemed like something she might do. The thought made Cassidy's heart ache ever so slightly. And the night passed like that, with Cassidy pressed against the door in fear, and Alolan standing in place, still as a tree. Watching. Eventually, after what felt like a lifetime, the sun rose. It's finally morning. If the army truly is coming, I'd wish they'd get here sooner.
Day breaks.
Cassie looked to the window in alarm. Could it be that Alolan hadn't slept either? Alolan stood there, still, looking even more haggard than she had the night before. The monster's gaze was unfocused. She seemed not to be looking at Cassidy, but rather through her.
I have failed. I could not understand the most important thing. I could not convey my love without a voice. And so, this hysteria must wither in the harsh light of seventh day past. ...
Alright, see ya, Pip. Then, thanks for sticking around. Before Cassidy's eyes, Alolan crumbled into wilted wisteria petals and dust. The monster, the woman, was no more. Deep in the wood, a wisteria tree once adored by a maiden withered and died away as well. When bargain is struck, its terms must be met. Else take on your fate, and more suffering beget. Ash to ash. I want drugs, now do you want meat? Alright, Tony's weird.
Yo, dude, I'm probably gonna go and, like, not do this. But yeah, it was fun, dude.
Alright, thanks for, Alright, thanks for joining, I guess. You have a good one then.
Shit. Whatever, yeah, peace, dude.
See ya. Yeah, I don't have a gamble feature here, sadly. Because I feel that could potentially break the stream. But anyways... extra 68. Yo, wow, I'm almost there, boys. I did the other one. Let's see if this changes anything. This was the same. Soon TM. What? Yeah, I think this is the same. What's tomorrow? Monday? Question mark? Is that what you meant? Yeah, this is the same. Which one is this? No, that's not the wrong load. Which one was this one? Unearthly. She can be blunt, perhaps, but I believe she means well. I care deeply for her, and she, dot dot dot. Nick is on her way. Who's Nick? I've never nicked her. What? Anyways. Will this be a different ending? It seems to be somewhat the same. Nope, that's nothing new. Page 4. What? Why are you weirded? What happened? Lauren is very much like that tree. She said as much herself. Something should arrive on Monday? Yeah? I know. There's a thing called sarcasm. Smile. I know it's on Monday. We talked about this before. Shut up. So beautiful and haunting, and alone. The other woman's words from the night before weighed heavily on Cassidy. She passed the rest of the day peacefully, but with a sense of unease. The next day came and still no, this was the same. I feel like this is going to be the same. I feel like these are all going to be the same. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the same. Da, 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 da. Sure, the title. You want? Extras, endings. I mean, like a double-edged thorn. I think that's good enough for now. I mean, that was we got a pretty good ending, and then we found 2 more. I mean, that's already pretty good. Smile. I've been going for 2.5 hours. Okay. So, let's stop that. You know what? Where is it? Where is it? What? Why don't I just open it in another, open this. Alright, there we go. Why does my Wi-Fi like to die on me? But, yeah. I think this is a good time to end. I've been going for 2.5 hours. We did a full playthrough of the Yuri visual novel. It was quite nice. Something new, something different. I enjoyed it. I don't know about all of you. But, yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out, chilling, lurking, talking, all that stuff. I know this was different from what I usually do. But I'm glad so many people decided to join and listen to the terrible voice acting. I mean, the Oscar award-winning voice acting, Smile. What is it? Thanks Y7 for the 50 bits. You didn't have to do that. I probably should have lowered it, but thanks Old Man Silver for the follow. Smar for the raid. Yeah, I'm sorry about my internet as well. I know that probably ruined some of the experience, but there's not much I can do about that. I think the internet's also ruining my outro right now as well. Fun. Alright. What? Sure. Twitch.tv. That's not how you spell TV. Mute the tab. Alright. What? Sure. Let's go raid the neckbeard. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Wednesday there's Wednesday night. There's most likely gonna be a stream for Arknights Roguelike, because that's gonna be released on that day, so that's gonna be fun for me. Let's go. But yeah, I'll see you all then, I guess. Y'all have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. I'll see you sometime. I'll finish without a voice in my off time, because I want to see all the endings. You can't blame me. Alright, see ya. Have fun.